Let's talk about user acquisition versus retention in next, and sort of how you contrast the two and how you see the balance between these two.
Again, I'd say a lot of this factors on the kind of business that you're building. At the end of the day, letting go of users is never a good experience, but in sometimes it's healthy for a business as well. Because
Mm.
if you're, let's say, a business that caters to SMBs, over time you're going to probably evolve, or maybe you'd stay happy in the SMB segment and it's working. You're just going wider and wider and expanding your reach across countries. But let's say you're building, you're growing a bit slower, and you want to start increasing your take rates. You want to increase your margins. You want to increase your size, average volume, average size of account, average size of your sale. You can't really sell much. Either you could start building more products, which you can then sell to an SMB, or you can start building deeper into your existing product, and then you move up to an enterprise, start selling to small to medium, medium, then medium to large, and then move up that chain. So if you're at an SMB level, yeah, you're going to get churn. It's fairly common. Fighting that churn is also going to be something that's going to be very important for you, because at an SMB level, you can't have sales folks. You can't have like people sitting there picking up the phone calling. A lot of these products are self-serve. Then you need to make sure your product is as easy to buy as possible, and then as sticky as possible to retain.
Mm.
So a lot of companies make a mistake, and I've kind of seen this, where they you've paid for the service, you're using it. Maybe you don't use it as often. Maybe it's not something as deep, like something like Shopify. People get to be very sticky with, but that's also because they're investing so much in making that ecosystem sticky for you. They have an entire marketplace. People make money literally building plugins. I know folks
Yeah.
who make their living building plugins for Shopify. So you're actually creating an ecosystem where people are coming in, building an ecosystem around your products. Which is why if I had my website Shopify, and I had one for a while when I was doing some experiments, and uh, I don't want to leave that. And if I need to build another smaller commerce site, I would use Shopify again, because it's
Mm.
a great product. But if there's a product that something that's very transactional that I bought and then I don't end up using that much, they aren't engaging me, and then probably 1 month before my subscription ends, they say, "Hi, want to pay us again?" I'm like, "No, I genuinely don't." So keeping engaging your community is really important for user retention. And I'd say user retention is probably is one of the key metrics I ever look at in any business.
Mm.
Unless that founder has told me, and I am consciously changing my user base. I
Mm.
am letting go of my SMB clients because I'm moving up to enterprise. But then I need to see a balance of both. I need to see those enterprise
Yeah.
businesses coming in. You can't let go of the only business you have and say, "Oh, I'm scaling up."
Yeah.
Uh, um, but otherwise, if you don't end up retaining, like, but acquiring a new user is expensive.
Mm.
Retaining an existing user, I mean, it's less than your overall CAC for new user. And if you
Yeah.
don't retain, your entire lifetime value of that customer is being lost.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if your calculations are based on a 3 year or 5 year lifetime value, and you're churning customers at like a 50% rate on an annual basis, then yeah, the business is going to die very soon.
Yeah. 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 That's great insight.